Alright, one more any percent run. Let's go. Whoops. I was a bit off with my mashing there. Like the moment I like repositioned my hand for mashing was like the earliest it was gonna let me skip the cutscene. Okay, so I think I still kind of want to do that strategy where I wait for the rainy season. But I'm gonna have to do it differently because the fact that you have to wait 3 days for the butterfly to appear means, I don't know, I could do it, but I'd have to do I'd have to make it so that either the 26th or the 27th is the last day, is like the day where you get where it blooms. So so I think I'd have to start watering on the 17th, maybe the 18th. The 17th, 18th. Yeah. I'm going to do this at a point when I'm not trying to mash through a cutscene. Shit. Alright, it's time to answer the Harvest Goddesses quiz. Gotta stay neutral. Okay. It's a little bit better than last attempt, which was good. Right, so I'm going to try and count those days again. Okay, I think I have to start watering on the 18th to get the cutscene on the 27th. I think that would be how it works. But even then, that would be like really close. That would be like if I don't know. I think like it shouldn't happen. Oh, okay, that's like I shouldn't get a rainy day on the 30th because I'm pretty sure it's a dry period then. But then again, I also don't know whether or not you can get the cutscene, the blooming cutscene, when it rains. So I guess I'll probably just risk it and find out, because like it was like a 7-minute time save to do that, so it's, you know, if it pays off, it's definitely worth the risk. It just has to be well planned. So funnily enough, I know for a fact I can gold this split by... Actually no, I should be able to gold this split by quite a bit more, but I don't know by how much more. But then, the more I gold this split on, the longer the next split will take. Because... Actually... I don't know, because that seems to make sense, because of what happened last run. But I'm thinking, sure, because this first section is like, give Kurt 5 like the first cutscene, and then the second cutscene, which is the split, is give Kurt 5 items, and if you're giving Kurt 5 items, you may as well also give Leela 5 items. So theoretically, you should be at the same point. So I feel like it should be the same length, the next split. But I don't know. I'll check how many. Okay. I do have enough fairy berries, but I'm kind of hoping that then there's going to be some in the Walnut Forest area tomorrow, because they're both by the side of the house today, which is. See, this will be a bit of a time save, because I didn't get this in my first, I think either runs, but I can't remember. Oh no, I think what happened was in my PB, I accidentally threw away a herb on this one when they were outside on Thursday. But yeah, so I'm really kind of hoping there are at least 2 fairy berries or herbs in Walnut Forest. Yeah, but if tomorrow's clear, this could actually be a goal split by quite a bit, because it means I'll have got no rainy days. I don't know how much of a difference it'll have made, but no, I'll be ahead. I mean, I think I should be ahead now. Like, I guess at this pace I should definitely be ahead going into. Cool. Thank you, game. It's a good thing there was a herb right next to him. But, I can't remember what I was saying now, but no, I think I should be ahead at the end of this split. Whether or not I'll gold, I don't know. I think I should. If tomorrow's a clear day, then I think I should gold. I think I should gold regardless, but I don't know. But then I have a feeling like with last run, if I gold in this split, I think there's a good chance then I'll just lose a lot of that time. It'll just come back around in the next split, but I don't know, because I'm not 100% knowledgeable of this run, of this ending yet, so I don't know what's normal, whether it's normal for it to do that or not. Okay, her being here is good. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave and then come back, because that should activate the cutscene. Nope, okay, and we'll have to come back tomorrow. I don't know whether I'll have to give him an item tomorrow. I'm gonna hoping not. But I kind of got screwed over by the fairy berries outside the villa, because there were, I think, 2 of them. There weren't very many, so I think I'm gonna have to go get some now. I don't think I don't have any more items, and I don't think any are going to grow, at least in the forest. I don't think there are going to be any tomorrow. Now I'm realizing that this probably wasn't the best thing to do, because theoretically tomorrow I should get the cutscene with Kurt, and then I'll have to wait for 9 o'clock for Leela's shop to open. So there was possibly no point in me going there, because I'd have to wait for the time to pass tomorrow anyway. So whatever. Especially considering I was only able to pick up 2 very berries. That wasn't massively worth it. Although actually the shop's going to be closed tomorrow, so no, there's no point going out tomorrow because the shop will be closed. So I'll just go out on the Monday. Well, it's fine because it rained anyway. I don't know whether the rain helps the items grow, or it makes them grow faster, or whether it's purely just time. But it'd be nice to think that something like the rain then helps some of the items grow. Right, that should definitely be enough to get the cutscene. Good. What? This is where it's difficult, because I know if I go to the if I went to Maple Lake, that would probably spend a bit too much time, whereas I don't think there would be anything in Prairie Forest for me. I think I'm going to go just in case. Okay, there's a couple of items, that's okay, I can live with that. What's the time? Okay. So I'm gonna save time, but no, I didn't gold, which I can't really say why I didn't gold, but that's fine. Actually, it's probably because of the of going out to the thing yesterday. Right, let's hope I'll find the door this time. Got there eventually. It's not the longest it's took today, which I'm happy with, but still slightly longer than you'd think it takes to just run up to a door and press a button. Okay, so if I'm gonna try the strat where I wait for the rainy season in summer to do the watering for me, then it doesn't matter if I get any rainy days, because days that I have to skip now will just mean I have to skip fewer days. Not in the next split, but in the split after. So it shouldn't make a whole difference, really. Hey Desert Penguin, how are you doing today? And thanks for good luck. I was worried I was a little bit too far forward to for her to accept the item. I was worried I was going to throw it away. That's good to hear, and I'm doing well, thanks. How many items? 5, okay. A pretty decent amount. I'm definitely going to have to pick up some more at some point, but I can easily wait until I've run out of those 5 to do so. Thanks for the host, Desert Penguin, I appreciate it. Yeah, so far I have a pretty good feel on this run. I don't know why, I just think everything's going pretty well. Like, I don't want to jinx anything, but I think I haven't been getting that much rain. Which, I know earlier I said it shouldn't really make a difference if I'm doing the strat where I will let the rainy season water my crops for me. But I don't know, it's always nicer to I feel like it's just nice to get this part of the run out of the way with, and then just have like that small section of sleeping, and then worry about the rain and stuff than now. I don't know. I'm ahead, but I just feel like because of last runs, like there's this. I feel like there's a good chance I might end up even at the end of the split, but I honestly have no idea. It was really difficult to say for me. I think I should still be ahead at the split, at the end of the split. I think what's likely to... Actually no, I was originally going to say, because if it carries on going like this, I think I should actually save time on this split. And I was going to say, but then that's going to catch up to me in the Blue Flower Blooms split. But I don't actually think it will, because of the fact that split, because I'm going to save a good chunk of time in that split as well. I probably won't gold that split, but because I don't think, I don't know. I don't think I'll gold the split because I think last run is kind of going to be like the one where it's pure, like it was where it was just purely sleeping, and then watering for like those few days. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what I'm talking about at this point, but I think everything. I think the run's going well, and I can't really think of much to say about it at this point. Okay, I think this is the rainy season now. Yeah, you have to water it for 9 days straight. If you don't water it for 1 day, if like you miss a day watering it, and assuming like, you know, it hasn't been watered by rain, then yeah, I think it dies and you have to replant it and start again or start watering it again for the 9 days. Yeah, I'm not worried about the flower dying from me missing a watering day, because that's really unlikely. Cause I feel like it's one of the things where if you were possibly playing casually, or if maybe you're doing like an all endings run where there are a lot of things on your mind, then maybe you could forget about it. But I feel like in a game that's as streamlined as I don't know if streamlined is the right word to use, but I can't think of a better one. Anyway, where it's like, because you can only get one ending, you're working towards a single goal. I feel like it would be kind of difficult to forget to water the flower. The thing I'm worried about is the fact that it dies once it gets to fall. That's the one thing I'm worried about, because the rainy season in summer happens later than it does in the other seasons. Right, I'm gonna wait for the 27th, which is her birthday. And I'm just going to continue from then. But yeah, because you got it going close. Because if I was to, I think I'd have to start watering it on either the 17th or the 18th of summer, and I'd get the cutscene where it blooms in on the 27th, which is the first dry day, the first day after the rainy season. And then you'd have to wait 3 days, so 28th, 29th, 30th. If it shouldn't rain on 30th, because the last period of summer is dry, so there should be like no chance of it raining. But if by some like miracle it does, or if you're off by 1 day, then that's rip run. But then it's the fact that you save a lot of time if you do it, if you let it rain, if you let the rain water your crops for you. So I feel like it's kind of worth doing it. Interesting enough, I feel like if you were to do this New Game Plus, depending on how much quicker you would befriend Leela with pink cat flowers because they're her favourite item, there's a possibility that you could do the same strat but with the rainy season in summer. Not in summer, in spring. Like, I imagine even if you were just able to cut the number in half, that you have the number of items you give her in half, then that would be like, you'd probably be able to use the rainy season in spring, not summer. Summer's the one you do in any percent. You'd be able to use the rainy season in spring to water the flower for you. It'd be quite cool. Okay, there's a penguin, that's cool. Okay, so I'll probably lose a bit of time on this split. I don't know how much time. I personally think this should be my last day. I definitely don't think there are many more days left. So I don't think at least this should be like last run where I was only like 30 seconds ahead after this split, but I guess it wouldn't surprise me if I was. Okay. Hey Jish Dog, how are you doing today? Friends of Middletown is, I won't say it's a bad game, it's definitely a good game. It's not my personal favourite in terms of speedrunning or casually, but I can definitely see where a lot of people are coming from when they say that's their favourite. So now I've got to wait a week. I should just remove one of those splits, either parsley or blue flower seeds, because they're completely pointless. Right. What day was it? I'm gonna start on the 17th. Like, I think that's a day early, but I'd rather be... Oh, thank you, game. I'd rather be a day early than a day late. When you say the new ones, just do you mean new ones as in made by the same developers as in Story of Seasons, or do you mean the Natsumi made ones? Because I feel like a lot of people like, well, no, not feel, I know a lot of people don't like the Natsumi ones, but I quite like them. Whereas I haven't played the Story of Seasons ones, but I don't think I dislike them either. I think I quite enjoy them. I really enjoyed Animal Parade. Animal Parade was like, was my favourite one I played casually. Yeah, I really enjoyed Magical Melody as well. Problem with me is like, I never actually played Magical Melody casually. Like, the first time I played it was to speedrun it, and it's kind of why it's my favourite one to speedrun, because I don't know, I feel it's the one that it's one that I can always work on. Like, even though Wonderful Life was my first Harvest Moon speedrun, I kind of feel like I've got to a point now where like my times are just at a point where like I don't feel like I need to improve them. Whereas Magical Melody, there's always a reason for me to go back to it. Honestly, I feel like I'd enjoy Save the Homeland speedrunning a lot more if I was able to run it without lag, if I was able to run it on console or something. Or if I was just able to like, if I was able to know how the fuck the, what are they called? How the two treasure hunt endings work. It's not close enough there for it. Nice, nice. Right. Now I've got quite a few days until the rainy period, because the rainy season starts 21st and today's the 18th. But it's the kind of thing, if you like, the rainy season in summer is 6 days long, so you have to water it for 3 days anyway. So yeah, I think I think I started it a day early, so that's going to cost me maybe a minute, and that's the thing. I don't think, because I don't think you can get the cutscene in the rainy, like when it rains. so I don't think it's going to be like, it's going to help me get the cutscene earlier or anything. I think I'm going to get the cutscene on the same day, which will be the 27th, and then hopefully I should get the next cutscene on the same day, which will be the 30th. But just kind of when the days were coming up, I'd forgotten which day was the one I should be going out on. So I was just like, it was either the 17th or the 18th, and I'd rather play it a bit safe and go with the 17th and go with the day earlier. But even still, doing it like this, I should save time. I won't save as much time as I did last run, but then again, I should be able to actually finish this run. So I think this one will be like, I reckon a 45-ish. It'll be around that area. I think I'll save possibly 6 minutes on this run, as long as I am actually able to finish it. So an explanation if anyone watching wasn't here earlier. Basically, I've got to grow this flower to attract this rare butterfly so I can save this town. And to grow the flower you have to water it for 9 days straight. But luckily there are small periods of each season where basically the way this game works is each season has its own sections of weather, I guess we'll call it. So there's dry, where it's every day is going to be clear. There's wet, which every day is going to be raining. And there's mild, where it's mostly dry, but there's chances that it can rain. And obviously if it's raining, means you don't have to go out and water the crops. That saves probably maybe a minute each rainy day that you don't have to go out and water it for. So in the last run I thought, actually an interesting strat would be to wait until summer's rainy season, so I don't have to go out and water the plant as much. And while that worked and the flower bloomed perfectly fine, the problem was the next cutscene where you see the butterfly happens 3 days later, but it would have happened during fall, and the flower dies once it gets to fall. So I'd kind of forgotten about that, and the run unfortunately died, but I've taken that into account, and it shouldn't happen this run basically. So I should get the cutscene where I see the butterfly on the 30th. So the last day possible, which is a bit worrying, but it should work out. So right, so now we're into the rainy season. And today's the last day of the rainy season. Okay, so today I should get the blue flower blooms cutscene. The blue mist flower blooms, so it should... So yeah, so I'll be about, I think, 6.5 at most ahead. Maybe not that much, but around about there. I'll definitely be at least 6 minutes ahead, which is good. Okay, 6:21. That's good. So in the background you can just see the little blue flower. So now I've got to wait 3 days, which will take me to the 30th. Now hopefully, this is the one thing that I don't know about, but because I'm pretty sure the last cutscene because the last cutscene takes place in the Goddess Spring. Hopefully the flower doesn't have to be alive for that one, otherwise I'm fucked. Right, cutscene please. Okay, good. So now, hopefully, I just have to wait a week and go back there, and if I get the cutscene, that'll be the end of the run. If I don't, then I don't think I am able to get that ending. I'm able to get the ending because the flower will have died, because the flower literally dies tomorrow. But the cutscene that I just skipped basically was Lewis, who we haven't met. It's completely unimportant. Has made a camera to take a photo of the butterfly. And there's actually a cutscene you can watch where he shows off the camera for the first time, but it's completely optional. And to activate it, you have to go into his tool shop, which opens at 10, and yeah, there's no point waiting for that to happen. So not only is it a completely optional cutscene, so there's no point getting it, it's also just, you know, a bit of a ball ache to get as well. Alright, come on, final cutscene, please. Yes, okay. So I know this is the final cutscene because I cannot skip it, which, even though you can skip almost every other cutscene, as long as the cutscene doesn't have questions or options or anything in it, you can skip them. This final cutscene, you can't skip this one no matter what. Look, she's petting a weird dead plant. Well, she was actually digging up the seeds, but it looked like she was petting it. She looked like she was stroking the plant. Come on, game, you can get through this. Sugar Village, home to the Azure Swallowtail. I think this is actually gold as well. Yep. 45.05. I knew it was going to be somewhere around 45. That was a really good run. I'm really happy with that.